Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about cleaning and caring for your makeup brushes. Today I'm using apple cider vinegar with the mother. It is not necessary that you have to use this, but this is what I use because that's what I keep in my house all the time. Also, I'm going to use some shampoo, just some shampoo I keep in my shower, and I'm going to use that. You can get some shampoo from the dollar store or beauty supply place. And I'm also going to use conditioner. It is imperative to use these items to keep your brushes looking fresh. So as you can see, I have brushes here laying on my towels, and they have been overworked and overused. Highly, they contain a high amount of makeup, and so predominantly amount of makeup out, as you see here with this sponge. So let's get started and show you how to get these brushes cleaned really good. So I am going to go over here and I'm going to heat up some water in my electric kettle. For anyone that wants to know, I think I got this from Walmart for about $12 online and just went and picked it up. But that was about a year or two ago. Here I'm going to watch it percolate. So we will get a full course of hot water. You want your water to be as hot as possible because you're breaking up a lot of that oil and silicone-based foundation from your brushes, so you want your water to be as hot. But I am going to use regular tap water, hot tap water, of course. But I want my water to be as hot as possible without using the stove to heat up any water. So this will take a couple of minutes. Put in my shampoo, as you can see. It doesn't matter how much you use. Also put in conditioner. You want to put in the water so that it will condition the brushes. And I've also vinegar with brushes. To allow them to start soaking in the water and allowing the mixture to start breaking down. As you can start seeing, that makeup coming out of the sponges. So I had to go and put on a glove because the makeup was starting to stick to my hand, and I was actually transferring it back into the sponges. So if you have some gloves around your house, it's best to use the gloves so that it's not moving into your hand. Some of the product is coming out of the glove. See if the water is changing color. Solution that I have put in the water is actually breaking that makeup down out of it. It is muddy. So, like me, if you wear makeup every day, your sponges and your brushes will be caked and clogged with makeup, and you need to keep them as clean as possible. I am getting ready to use some dishwashing liquid. If they can put it on ducks to get oil slick off of them when it's in the ocean or water elements, we can use it on unless you have super sensitive skin. I would advise that you don't place actually use shampoo in your hand and scrub it out. But Dawn just really basically break up the grease or the oil components that So I'm taking my brush and just kind of whisking it around, squeezing it out, some of the product that. It's really not that hard, guys. You just want to even though Dr. says your brushes still will get clean, I like to use soap. So this is just a start. You don't have to buy the most expensive that the brush cleaners out in stores. If you're economical like me, you have this stuff laying around your house. Spend $7 on some brush cleaner that you can spend that $7, $8, $10 on a product, on a makeup product that you want to add to your makeup collection. So here you can see all how the water looks from where it was looking when I first put it in to now, what the brushes and sponges that I have now. They're still going to work as if they were new. This is how you condition bristles without them tearing apart, falling apart, bristles coming out. Unless you are starting with some really cheap bristles. And I think these bristles, like Apple, I actually paid like $1 for out at my local dollar store. My sponges, my eyeshadow brushes, stipples, all that. They have come out absolutely clean. That gives me better application with these clean brushes to make my makeup.